Meanwhile, the government assures the speedy recovery of Zamboanga City. The initial fund allocated for this purpose will be for shelter needs of displaced families, livelihood, and educational assistance. Here's Rocky Ignacio with this report.
President Aquino has instructed Budget Secretary Florencio Abad to set aside 3.89 billion pesos for relief and rehabilitation activities in Zamboanga City. Abad said the president wants the speedy recovery of the city, particularly for communities affected by the standoff between the government forces and the MNLF breakaway group. The SWD reported that the initial fund will be used to continue the relief operations for more than 23,000 displaced families in the area. The rehabilitation program will provide shelter, livelihood, and educational assistance, the cash for work, and the supplementary feeding program for 4 months. Abad said the financial assistance will be sourced from the 2013 contingency and calamity funds with the remaining balance of 6 billion pesos. President Aquino earlier assured people of Zamboanga of government assistance to bring normalcy to the area. Malacanang reiterated that the government will not allow any spillover of the attacks made by the rebels in Zamboanga. Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valtes said this amidst the attacks made by the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters or BIFF in North Cotabato. The palace condemned the atrocities and the cruel acts of the alleged beheading of a farmer in the province.
Any act like that certainly would necessitate the fullest force of the law going after the perpetrators.
The military operations continue in Zamboanga and in North Cotabato against the MNLF gunmen and members of the BIFF. The government is strictly monitoring the possible target of the rebels in Mindanao.
As the President has mentioned, hindi ho naman, given the number of forces that we have in particular areas, you cannot protect the entire, that is the reality that we have to deal with, that given the number of security forces that we have, we cannot protect everybody all at the same time for a continuing period, which is why we also choose to allocate in particular areas that have been in the assessment of the security forces to most likely be targets of activities like this.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.